Alright guys, we are here with a Looster Box. That's 36 loose packs of Obsidian Flames, and we are on that Charizard hunt today. Let's do this. Now, before we get started, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. Hit that notification bell, and let's get Alakazooted here right now with this first pack. Let's just kick things right off and see if we can get a little first pack magic with Obsidian Flames. Now, there's a lot of cool illustrations here that we can get. You know, there's the Charizard, obviously, but then there's, you know, the Scizor, which is one of my favorites, the Ninetales, you know, what is there, the little Houndour. You know, there's a couple cool ones, so I would hope to get some of those. There's a Cleffa that's really cool, Toxtricity. So we'll see what kind of luck we can get, you know, with these loose packs versus a booster box. You know, you get your normal 12 to 14 hits with a booster box. Now we'll see if we can do that here with the loose packs. You know, a lot of really cool illustrations in these cards. They look pretty dope. But I really love the Ninetales. I love the Scizor. It's probably my favorite in the entire set. And then, of course, the Charizard, which I don't know. I think I might like the Charizard from Paldean Fates better, but you let me know what you guys think. So that's 3 in with nothing so far, but who knows? This might kick off like crazy. With the loose packs, of course, you know, you get your chance at your doubles, you get your chance of getting burned, you get your chance of doing really well. So it's all over the place. It's a lot more of a gamble. There's no, you know, dedicated hit rate with that kind of stuff, right? Another Clay Doll. Okay, so that's going well. So far, not so great with Obsidian Flames. Now, these singles in this set are fairly affordable. So, like, let's say if we get a fairly bad hit rate with this, it's not like a crazy idea to just buy the singles for this set, you know, because they are that's an awesome Darkrai right there. Great looking art, but that's a way better way. I mean, the biggest hit in this set is under $100, you know, like everything in this set is fairly cheap. It's not a really large set either, so there's that. But let's see what kind of luck we can get just with these loose packs. You know, I accumulate them over time, enough to do a booster box worth or more. If I get a ton, I'll just do a big massive hunt. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen some of those so far, but when I can, I like to do just a Looster Box, you know, my 36 my loosies, and see how I can do. Sometimes I do really well. Right now, I am getting absolutely smoked, like just annihilated. I'm cooked beyond belief right now. I'm almost through the first 12 packs with just nothing, like completely annihilated. And that's the risk you take here. Palafin, awesome looking art, but man, eaten alive. We gotta get a hit in this first stack, you know? If we don't get even like the low amount for a booster box, like 11 hits, I'm gonna be like, dude, don't ever buy loose packs of Obsidian Flames, because that would be just like embarrassing, dude. And it looks like we're getting absolutely annihilated. Like, what is that? And it's like, I didn't buy them from some weird secondary market, you know. I got these at the actual store. I got these at Wally World, you know. So to get burned this bad, it's crazy. You're like, man, were these weighed? Were these scanned or something beforehand? And you're like, is MJ Holdings screwing us over somehow? Do they know some kind of thing that we don't? What? We got our first hit, and it's the Pidgey. I love this card. I love the evolution set for these. These look great. The Pidgey, the Pidgeotto, the Pidgeot, they all look fantastic. Finally a hit, and one that I actually needed. Bam. My goodness, dude. See, like, we were getting just totally cooked. I hope we can get some more. If we can see more of that kind of magic, that's what I'm looking for. More illustrations, you know? Man, because, like, we didn't even get an EX card. That's crazy. Nothing. Not even an EX card. One hit in that whole stack. All right, so here we go. So far, I mean, one great card and nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Dratini, Diggersby, Diglett, Scovillian, the villain of everything. It's like at this rate, it's like we'll never hit the Chari boy. You know what I mean? We're never, like, it's nuts. Like, this is what I call getting absolutely cooked. Like, what? Dude. I don't think I've ever done this bad with Obsidian Flames. Ever. Like, this is just beyond wild. Trio, Stoutland, Charmander, Scizor again. Okay. What is happening? What a disappointment. This would be, if this is going the way I think it is, this would be technically the worst set to open aside from the big boy Prismatic out of everything I've opened in Scarlet and Violet. So far, the way this hit rate is going, this is, well, I mean, overall, this would technically then be the worst set to open at this rate. Because at least if you get a hit in Prismatic, it's like, it's got some value to it. This is like insanely bad. Like, I am getting just wrecked. Absolutely wild. Bro. Vulpix, Kangaskhan, Floatzel, Darkrai again. Dude. I'm gonna need to take a breather in a second. This is crazy. Looks like we have maybe an EX card in the back here. Let's see. Was that right? Yep, Glamora EX. I saw that peeking. I was like, oh, we got something. Little EX card. I'm gonna put it behind this Pidgey because that's the only good thing we've seen so far. Dude. Cooked, bro. Mawile. Dartrix. Oh, we got a Charizard EX. We got a gold card. Alright, so we got a big Charizard at least. We got gold. We got something. We didn't get the Charizard we're looking for, but man, at least that's a good boy right there. The gold card, really hard to acquire. You know, they're a pain in the ass to pull, so we got lucky there. See, that's the crazy gamble of this, man. It's all over the place. Like, we got annihilated for so many packs, and then we got one good illustration here, and then a gold card. So, I don't know. And another Pidgey. Bro, what is happening? See what I mean? We get the chance of doubles, too. That's wild. Okay. Will this be making a comeback now? That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed that these packs can make a comeback here, because, like, man, we've been way behind here on the hit rate that we need to make this worth it. Beartrick, Charmeleon, Scovillian again, you son of a bitch. Villain, straight up villain. The villain of Sco. I can't deal with those little pepper boys. The pepper twins. Causing disaster for me, bro. The Palafin, he's a cool dude. There's a great Palafin illustration in this set that I really like. That would be a great one to see as well. But at this rate, I don't know. Alright, here's the last one of the second stack here. What? Upside down. See, this is what I'm talking about. This thing is broken, bro. Okay, before we do these last stacks, I'm taking a quick sip of this beverage. All right. Like, what the hell? 2 Pidgeys and then the gold Charizard. But no Chari boy. And nothing else. 1 EX card. 1 EX card out of all that is crazy to me. Like, that's the really surprising one. But here we go. Let's see. Fingers crossed we don't get cooked. Like, that first stack was so bad. It made me want to just crawl in a hole for a second there. Toxel. Charmander looking rad. Greedent EX. Alright, see, I spoke it into existence. I talked about, like, no EX cards, and then we get one. Alright. Let's see. Come on, Charry boy. Come on, Ninetales. Come on, Scizor. You know? We gotta get our birdie evolutions up. We gotta see that Palafin. You know, there's a lot of cool illustrations that right now are probably the best bang for your buck. I feel like Obsidian Flames right now is going up the slowest out of a lot of the Scarlet and Violet stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, let me know if I'm wrong, but this is, from what I've looked up, the most affordable for me to do a master set. Man, I would have loved a really dope Scyther special illustration for any of the Scarlet and Violet stuff, like a really crazy one. We got the Scizor, which is great, but we did not get anything for Scyther, which is kind of a bummer, because that was one of my OG favorites growing up, and it hasn't gotten nearly as much love. I get it, Scizor is crazy looking, badass, but man, I miss Scyther, man. The old episodes with Scyther too were like pretty cool. Zoop. Make Scyther seem like a straight up ninja, bro, you know? So, I thought that was cool. Zoop. Alright. Come on. Little to no luck so far here. Diglett. Scovillion? You're killing me, bro. Get out of here. We only got a few packs left. A few chances left. And it's like, just... It's weighing down on me, man. I just don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I might need to do another hunt. Or just say, hey, this wasn't worth it enough. Don't go into it. Just buy it. It's on your... Like, because honestly, yeah, the cost is really affordable. Ooh, that was probably one of the, like, newer feeling code cards I've ever held in my hand. And it meant nothing. Like, that pack just felt really fresh for some reason. That might have been like a pack full of PSA 10s, but nothing. Alright, Vulpix, Toadscruel, Drillbur, Toxtricity. Man, we're getting cooked on this last stack here. Absolutely slain, bro. This is the worst, overall worst opening I've ever had for a Looster Box. Like, terrifyingly bad, bro. Like, would make you never want to risk your chances on a Looster Box. Like, because that's just wild. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, Litwick. Absol. That's a great looking Absol. Holy crap. What a cool looking EX card with the claw just crashing over like that. Man, I wish that one was like a bigger art, because that looks so dope. Alright, here we go, guys. Last pack magic. Will we get it? Or will we just get, like, annihilated beyond belief here? We'll do this nice and slow. Varoom, Salandit, Electric, King Gambit, cool looking card. Winkalone, Togetic, Oddish, and here we go. Scovillion! I can't deal with that goofy thing. Damn Pepper Boy. You're an awful, awful card to have in your set. Like, I don't know if there's any playable Scovillion cards, but like, I almost hope there's not, so people just don't want anything to do with that card, because that Pokemon's a real pain in my ass. But okay, so The only 3 hits we got here are 2 Pidgeys and a Chari Boy. Gold. I mean, these are great. I love these Pidgeys. And the Charizard's cool. But what the hell, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like half of a booster box worth of hits. Like half. We got 2 doubles and a gold, which is cool, but what the hell is that, bro? Like, absolutely annihilated on this one. I don't recommend getting loose packs of Obsidian Flames at that rate. Like, what the hell was that? Just absolute bonk, bro. Like, have you had better luck than that? Like, that's crazy. We got to try a different Looster Box, man. Alakazooted out.